Welcome student, I am your English teacher and we will start with your English textbook. This is your English textbook on your screen and let me briefly explain you about the book because this book is little bit different from the book of class 7. This is a new version. Okay, so let me briefly explain you. These are the content of the book. Same like 7, you have got 4 units. Each unit have got 4 or 5 chapters. What is different from the book of 7 is that each chapter have got some warming up activity. Like I'll just explain you. Like the first chapter is a poem, this poem, okay? Lesson 1, 1.1, a time to believe. But before that, we have got some warming up activity like this. The warming up activity is related to vocabulary and grammar, okay? So let us start with the first chapter of unit 1, that is 1.1. This is a poem, a time to believe, but we'll start with the warming up activity of lesson 1.1. Okay, so the first activity is that a picture is given over there with some little boxes, the picture of a sun and with some boxes. So you are asked to think and choose and fill up the labels with what a sunrise symbolizes, like what you can relate a sunrise with. Okay, like sunrise can be related to hope, sunrise can be related to new aims, new surprises. Okay, so words related to sunrise you have to write there in the boxes. Let me explain you some of them. Okay, like sunrise can be inspiration is given over there. Sunrise can be related to new opportunities, birth, hope, art. Okay, sunrise can also be related to jewelry. Say jewelry is of golden color and we associate this golden color with sunrise. So sunrise can be associated with jewelry and other words are also there. So try, I have told you some of them and some of them you try yourself. Okay, now come to the next activity 2. Acrostic is given over here. Let me briefly explain you what acrostic is. I think you have played this game, like you write your name and which each letter of your name you give a meaning. Okay, like if suppose my name is Sun, SUN. So with S I will write one word, with U I will write one word, with N I will write one word. Suppose S I will write smart, with U I will write unique, with with N I will write nice. Okay, so acrostic is means when a word is given and with each letter you form a different meaningful word. Like for example, here a word is given friend, FRIEND. So with each letter they have given a meaning. Okay, a different word, meaningful meaning they have given. With like with F they have written faithful, with R they have written reliable, with I they have written inspiring and others. So in the same way, what your homework is, you have to write your name over here and you have to give a meaning to each letter as just I have explained you about the sun. Suppose my name is Sun and I have explained you. Okay, and now comes the last activity with it, associated with it. Okay, so next thing is 2 words are given over there. Okay, one is believe and the next is faith. So like first one is done for you. With B they have written be certain of. Okay, like with E you can write expectation, with L you can write love, with I you can write idolize. Okay, with V you can write value and with E you can write enthusiastic. Okay, and any other thing also I have explained you some of them, you can write different also. Like and the other word is faith. By faith you can write fresh, by A you can write awesome or acceptance. Okay, and ITH you have to think and write yourself. This is the warming up activity for today's class. Now let's start with the poem. Okay, now let's start with the poem, A Time to Believe. written by B.J. Morbizer. This is an inspirational poem, okay, which tell us that we can achieve all our hopes and dreams providing we believe in ourselves and have a positive outlook towards life. First I'll read the lines, then I'll explain you the poem. To believe is to know that every day is a new beginning, is to trust that miracles happen and dreams really do come true. Here the poets wants to say that the begin by saying that to believe is to know that every day is a new day with a new beginning. It means to trust that miracles means magic. Underline the word miracle. Miracle magic happens and dreams do come true if we believe in ourselves. Now the next paragraph. To believe is to see angels dancing among the clouds, to know the wonder of a stardust sky and the wisdom of the man in the moon. Like in the second paragraph, poets wants to say that to believe is to see angels dancing among the cloud. It's just to believe that angels means gods are there in the cloud. It is to know the beauty and magical quality of a sky filled with stars and to accept the wisdom of the man in the moon. Like wisdom of man in the moon. Who is man in the moon? Of course, God. So we must believe in God. Third para. To believe is to know the value of a nurturing heart. Nurturing means careful, caring. Okay. The innocence of a child's eye and the beauty of an aging hand, for it's through their teachings we learn to love. In the third paragraph, poet says to believe is to know the value of someone who nurtures, who cares us, like our mothers, our parents cares for us. We have to believe in them and look after us. It is to recognize means to realize, to understand the innocence in a child's eyes. You have seen childs, children, they are very innocent, okay, so you have to believe in them and to acknowledge means to realize, again to realize the beauty of a person who is growing old. It is through the teaching of these old people that we learn to love. Now the fourth para. To believe is to find the strength and courage that lies within us when it is time to pick up the pieces and begin again. In this paragraph, poet says that to believe means to know and find the strength, the power and courage that is within us, all especially when it is time to get over a shock or disaster and return to normal once again. Like whatever has happened, some shock or disaster has come, but life will again be normal. Okay, we have to believe that a normal time will come. Like we are facing this difficult time right now, you all understand, but this time will pass and will come to a normal life again. Now the next para, fifth para, okay. To believe is to know we are never alone, that life is a gift and this is our time to cherish it. In this paragraph, poet says that to believe means to know that we are never alone. We all are never alone. Our friends, our family, our God is always there to help us, to care for us. The poet wants to say that. And that life is a gift. Life is a gift to ourselves that we must value and protect. Cherish means to enjoy. Okay. Now the last para. To believe is to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen and all our hopes and dreams are within reach if only we believe. In the last paragraph, the poet says that finally the poet says that to believe means to know that wonderful surprises are just waiting to happen and that all our hopes and dreams are within reach. All we must do is to have a positive approach, positive outlook to life and believe in ourselves. This is all about the poem. Okay, now I'll give you your task. Only once you have to write the full poem in your notebook, and I am asking you to underline some of the words which you have to write the meaning in your notebook. Some of the highlighted words meaning are already given over here, and some of them you have to write. Okay, from the first paragraph, in the third line, the word is miracle, means magic. Okay, in the second one, stardust, meaning is already given over here. Then nurturing, all highlighted words, the meaning are already given over here. Okay, then in the third paragraph, second line, the word is innocence. You have to write the meaning, search it from the dictionary. Some of them are already given and some of them I have already dictated in this poem. Then aging. Then come to the fourth paragraph. Pick up the pieces. Meanings is given over here. Okay, in the pink line. Then comes to the fifth paragraph. Cherish. Then the last one, within reach. These are the words you have to write down in your notebook with the meanings. In the next class, we'll discuss the question answer and other activity of this chapter. Okay, thank you.